This is why the Tesla Cybertruck is special. There is no doubt that the Tesla Cybertruck looks pretty unreal or sci-fi, so it wouldn't be a surprise if its design was inspired by sci-fi movies like James Bond and Blade Runner. That's not all, there are a lot more reasons why a massive population wants to own it. So do you want to know about what really makes Cybertruck so special? Then watch the video till the end. Hey guys, welcome to the Elon Musk Planet. Get the latest Elon Musk news by subscribing and turning on your notifications. Also, leave a thumbs up to show your love. Having said that, let's begin. According to Musk, the design of the Cybertruck was strongly influenced by two films, Blade Runner and James Bond, The Spy Who Loved Me. A big part of his inspiration comes from 1976 Lotus Esprit submarine car, which played a prominent role in the James Bond movie, so he was inspired by it a lot. Musk stated, as a young South African, it was amazing to watch James Bond in the film The Spy Who Loved Me, in which he drove his Lotus Esprit off the side of a cliff and pressed a button to turn it into a submarine. However, I was disappointed to learn that it can't actually transform, though what I'm going to do is upgrade it with a Tesla electric powertrain and try to make it transform for real. However, despite all that, let us just simply take a look at the sharp edges and contours of this motor, which are a brash reminder of its defiance, innovation and strength. The Cybertruck has a tough exoskeleton body as opposed to most cars, which uses a chassis as their mainframe. As a result, Tesla's non-conformist approach to manufacturing, the Cybertruck has a more attractive design and is the most known of all the Teslas. The whole thing gives you the feeling of being in the presence of an absolute monster. In terms of configuration, not only is the new 6-seater Cybertruck quite unique, but it is also a flagship model as it comes standard with an all-wheel drive, tri-motor system, making it possible to drive it anywhere. No other manufacturer has dared to include 3 motors in a model of an EV. Although Nissan announced recently that it would take half a step in the right direction with a dual motor for its next generation, which is also a zero-emission car called one of the Leaf models. As you probably know, Tesla is not like any other brand in the market, which is highlighted by the fact that the only dual-motor EV available in the market is the company's flagship Model 3. On the other hand, depending on how much you're willing to pay, the Cybertruck may come with either 1, 2 or 3 electric motors. There are a few differences between the single and double motor trucks. The single motor truck can reach 60 miles per hour in 6.5 seconds and tow up to 7,500 pounds, whereas the double motor truck can reach 60 miles per hour in just 4.5 seconds and pull up to 10,000 pounds. Despite this, the triple motor version can reach 60 miles per hour in as little as 2.9 seconds and has a towing capacity of 14,000 pounds. It's quite intense, isn't it? But you can say that the Tesla Cybertruck is ideally suited for towing old mainframe computers, sports cars, or in some cases, 1987 Capitals and any other vehicle its owners wish to haul. Having said that, let's move on to the next feature, which is probably one of its most interesting and also most important features. This truck is bulletproof. So if you want more proof that it has been designed to survive a dystopian, semi-anarchic future, then you can look no further than the bulletproof exterior. This monochrome shell makes it possible for the truck's body to discourage dents and damage, as well as long-term corrosion because it is made from 30 times cold-rolled stainless steel. On the other hand, it is designed to handle 9mm ammunition, which is commonly used in machine guns and handguns alike. Pretty cool, right? Well, if you live in the hood, then you must need this. At the launch event of Cybertruck, Musk demonstrated the strength of the exoskeleton by hitting the truck with a sledgehammer. He also teased the possibility of shooting it on stage, but he declined due to the security protocols he was supposed to follow. Although it is a very competent program, there is something that requires more work, and one of its features at the same time, and that is its windows. As mentioned, Tesla Cybertruck is designed with armor glass, a polymer layer composite that can absorb and redirect impact forces for the purpose of damage tolerance. So it is not exactly bulletproof, but it is extremely durable. However, a blow from a hammer cracked the glass, but it didn't break it as well. In the middle of the launch event, Musk hit the window with a sledgehammer, but surprisingly, it actually broke the glass that was supposed to be impervious to breaking. Nevertheless, later that week, Musk went to Twitter to explain the reason why the windows broke, and he explained that when he struck the door with the sledgehammer, it cracked the base of the glass, compromising its integrity. Even better, he showed a video of the truck undergoing the same exact test before it was unveiled and passing with flying colors. However, aside from all this, the truck is also reported to have bested both a Ford F-150 and a Porsche. Musk touted the Cybertruck's superiority over both Ford and Porsche during the presentation. In the beginning, he showed the Cybertruck and a Ford F-150 being pulled uphill in a tug-of-war, in which the Cybertruck easily beat the F-150 despite the fact that it was pulling uphill. In a video he showed, the Cybertruck went head-to-head in a drag race against an actual Porsche 911, but despite the Porsche having the advantage from the start, the Cybertruck soon overtook its competitor by showing the speed at which it can surprisingly accelerate. Now let's jump onto its next feature, which is it can carry 1,588 kilograms of weight. The Cybertruck has 2,832 liters of exterior storage and a towing capacity of more than 14,000 pounds, 6,350 kilograms in its flagship model. However, it also has the largest infotainment system. It is clear from Tesla's current lineup of vehicles in the Model S and the Model X that the benchmark has been set with a whopping 17 infotainment screens. Nevertheless, the latest software includes the Smart Summon, a feature that allows you to move your car through a parking space using your smartphone, offering such an ease of use. Remember when we were told that you'll need a full self-driving model or autopilot enhanced to do this? So now it is the time. But not only this, Karaoke has covers of classic tracks with sing-along lyrics displayed, full climate control function through the touchscreen, and this can be set to automatic mode or it can be adjusted manually to change the temperature, speed and direction. You can also stream Netflix and YouTube while you're on the road, but it is only available for the passengers, not the driver. And as Musk showed in the video, that it can be taken off-road. According to Musk, the truck will have an adaptive air expansion that will give it a ground clearance of about 16 inches, and in theory, this should be enough to allow it to handle off-road driving, not to mention that he didn't mention anything about the axle breakover angle, which will determine whether or not the truck will hit the ground when going over a hill. Nevertheless, the length of the truck is relatively short, which makes it more difficult to use off-road. As Musk claimed in his presentation, the truck could survive the Baja 1000, which is an extreme off-road event that pushes the vehicles to their limits. Musk is confident that it can perform well in that event. But other than that, one of the challenges with driving a Tesla vehicle is that you can only drive so far before you have to recharge the battery. And unlike gas stations, which are literally everywhere, the Tesla charging stations are not as abundant. Despite this, Tesla is doing two things with this truck. First, they are offering an optional stacked battery with the Cybertruck that can last up to 500 miles, which is 35% longer than the battery on the Model S sedan. Secondly, Tesla plans to expand its supercharger network into more rural areas, making longer trips much easier to recharge. As such, all of these features make this truck a really attractive one, leading us to the fact that 250,000 of them have already been pre-ordered. In reality though, they are not exactly pre-orders, but more of a reservation. According to Musk, Tesla has received over 250,000 pre-orders for its truck without any advertising or endorsements on the part of the company. Despite that, Tesla is letting customers pre-order the truck for just $100, and that is quite impressive because no one else does that. Anyway, what do you guys think about this? Let us know in the comments. Lastly, if you're a Science and Musk fan, then hit the like and subscribe buttons. Stay tuned for the next one. Until then, peace.